This is something I'm doing right now. Below is a link to get the corporate toolbox, the corporate papers, and the art of holding. All that stuff's below. Hit that link. And there is a payment system for you to get all of that stuff. That link's below. So let's get into this saucy video. Right now, we live in the age of the single person business. And there's now language to identify and to isolate this, because essentially 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 13, 14, 15, I had a single person business. And I really didn't think of it as a single person business. It was just something I was doing. And one of the things that you have to have with a single person business is the right audience. When I came on YouTube in 2009, I was talking about storage auctions. And consequently, my YouTube channel back then was about 90% white audience. Because let's kind of get into storage auctions. Storage auctions were something, I was in Atlanta, and when I first got into the business, there were not that many black entrepreneurs in the storage auction business, literally a handful. And it was a kind of a hidden business because people didn't understand that you can go to these storage unit auctions and get this merchandise for pennies on the dollar and then turn around and sell it and make a lot of profit. People didn't understand that. So when I came out with the YouTube channel, when I came out with the book, when I came out with all this other stuff, I had pretty much a white audience. And this is an audience that paid me. Because here's the thing, if you're gonna have a single person business, you need to have the right audience. You need to have the right audience. And one of the things that you have to understand, and one of the things that you have to acknowledge is the positioning of that audience. Typically, what's going to happen is you're going to get a lot more people who will buy if you have the right audience. And this is one of the things. Let me explain to you where this is coming from. I had a sales call this week, and the guy was talking about he wanted to develop a personal brand. This is a big thing that's going on the internet right now. And he wanted to develop, and he felt that the insights and the things that he would share in his personal brand was going to separate him and elevate him to the top. And then I kept asking him hard questions. I was like, okay, when are you going to start this personal brand? Nothing. He's like, well, I'm kind of procrastinating. So let me get this straight. You have this personal brand that is so captivating, but you, for some reason, hadn't got started yet. And this is the thing. And this is what I told him. I've been in the online space for a long, long time. The number of people who take off, and there are some people who literally put their first video, their first Twitter or X chat or their first Instagram chat, and they hit it and they just start taking off. This happens to people. It happens all the time. But let me go ahead and give you a comparable paradigm. Right now, or in the fall, there'll be 1 million people lined up to play high school football, million young men. And then when they go to college, it drops down to 70,000. So we go from 1 million to 70,000. We lose 930,000 people. And then when we go from the collegiate ranks of 70,000, the NFL draft, the Canadian League football draft, between all the, the Canadian League, the NFL is the top draft, in the Canadian League, and there's another, maybe 650 out of that 70,000 make it to professional football, whereas the NFL or those other leagues. Guess what? The numbers online are worse. For every Mr. Beast, you have literally 10 million people who tried to start a YouTube channel and failed. 10 million. Because this whole notion, understand, it's very appealing to build a personal brand. And for a while I did that. I built a personal brand. I was known for certain things and it worked for me. But that was years ago. Let me go ahead and tell you, YouTube in 2024, Instagram in 2024, TikTok, you seem to be able to grow quite rapidly if you put out enough content. But typically, these platforms are crowded. They're swamped. Just look at your homepage and you'll see all these new content creators. There's a ton of content creators out there. There's a ton of people putting out videos. There's a ton of people putting out podcasts. There's a ton of people. And let me explain to you what's going to happen. As these people go ahead and enter the world of YouTube, enter the world of Instagram, enter the world of TikTok, and they don't get success, I would say 6 months, most of them are just going to stop creating content because it's just not working. Because there's so long that you could just go ahead and hit your head against the wall, just keep hitting your head against the wall before you get tired of hitting your head against the wall. And this is the same thing with building a personal brand. But once again, you can build a personal brand and you can attract the right audience. I like this channel right here is today it's 2 months old, right? We've got almost 1,400 subscribers. This channel has the right audience. Why? This channel does better than my bigger channel, which has 146,000 people. Because essentially what I did, and this is lessons for you to learn, I made a lot of mistakes. Every time I had a new idea, I just put it on that channel. I should have started a new YouTube channel. And and this is one of the things that, because I have somewhat name brand recognition, that I can start a new YouTube channel and people will find it because people be looking for me. So it's very hard for me to start a brand new YouTube channel and be completely naked, meaning that I can start it and I won't have people who are looking for me. So it is somewhat of a challenge. In this channel, once again, I let people from the old audience know for a hot minute, and I no longer do that over there at the main channel. There's a reason for that. Because if I build the right audience, I can make a lot of money with the right audience. But if I do what I did on the other channel, the audience is just going to get diluted and diluted and diluted and diluted and diluted. So if you're going to build a personal brand, you need to be known for something, and it needs to be consistent on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. It needs to be consistent. Because essentially what will happen is if you build a brand that's kind of intermingled, you won't build that right audience, and it's going to be hard for you to make money. I personally know there are people on YouTube with very small audiences, 6,000 to 10,000, who are doing $1 million a year off that audience. But it's the right audience. You got to have the right audience to do this. You cannot have a mixed match audience, or you cannot have what I call an entertainment audience, an audience that, like, everyone that was making videos about Diddy after Diddy's house got raided, people were like going to those channels. Those are not the type of people that you can build a durable financial audience off of. The entertainment audience, because these people just want to be entertained. They're not looking to be educated. They're not looking to learn anything. They're not looking to build anything. So one of the things that you have to do is build the right audience and circle that audience around your unique set of skills. This is something that you have to do if you want to build a personal brand in a single person business. Because when 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 14, 15, for 6 years, I was all about storage auctions. And for 6 years, I sold a storage auction book. I sold storage auction courses. I sold pimping Craigslist courses. Now, here's the thing. All that stuff, doesn't work like it used to. Craigslist at one time was number 6 or 7 most trafficked website in the world. And then Facebook took it over with Facebook Marketplace. This is where a lot of people go. So if you want to build a personal audience and a personal brand, you need to be very, very careful diligent and work on building that personal brand and that personal audience. So right here, there's some more videos. Go ahead and watch all these videos. It's a new YouTube channel, so there's not that many videos. Just watch the videos, and each video has value for you. They should be around here somewhere. Check them out.